Top one, laddies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Zuku was Crimson Dynamo. So, in this What If universe, is the reboot of the old one. Sorry. The so this is a reboot of one of my old what ifs. I'm thinking about doing the what if Zuko was Chopper, or what if Laven Laser was in My Hero Academia. But now, you know the drill. I'm doing this, so it's basically Zuko was quirkless and his friends. So let's begin at age of 3. Of course, I did add Zumi, right? I think so. There she is. Yeah. So you guys really need to lay off of the Mr. Krabs beat the snot out of the Squidward. So, yeah. So, basically, now we begin. So, Zumi and Zuko were born. Both of them were at age of 3. They met Bakugo and Ochako. Ochako had a crush on Zuko, and Bakugo had a crush on Zumi. Then yeah. So basically, yeah. And then at age 4, they went or Zuko and Zumi went to a quirk doctor and ended up telling Zumi that she has a quirk and Zuko doesn't have a quirk. So he was qualified for this one mission. So then that one mission was to test out their Crimson Dynamo new suit one. This one. Yeah. This is a newer model, so it would have been like way more stronger and faster and heat resistant and yeah. And it has flamethrowers and rocket launchers, and basically it's similar to like Crimson Dynamo thing, but then it's on a whole nother level of it. So yeah. So Zuko got into a suit and they launched his butt out of there into the sun. Yeah. So he got closer to the sun to have a scan, and then at the same time, Solar Flare just took the Zuko's life, as the scientist on that thing left, and yeah. They thought Zuko was dead. But now, 10 years later, Zuko got back to his home. As his suit protected him from that solar radiation, but they did not see it, but it gave Zuko, or actually the entire galaxy, like infinity and zero, went into his body, went through the suit, and yeah, it went into his body, and he becomes this overpowered character as Zuko walks home, or crash lands, and as he looks up, he sees a news helicopter. As he grabs it was a destruction site. He grabs a steamroller and tossed it like a rag doll. Oh. As the mountain lady caught that before, and then as they tried to talk to him, why are you here? As the translation, or the speaker, wasn't working, so he as he walks all the way to Ling, where the Quark Doctor was at. As Zuko, as everyone, all the pro heroes tried to stop him, none of them succeeded. Or actually, let's say 15, and of course, newer generation. So Bakugo and Ochako and Class 1A to go on their first mission together. So they go, runs, as Tape Boy, here, hold on. Here you go. The Tape Boy tried to, and the reason why I have it on with all showing all the pictures at once is because I don't feel like doing this all the time. It gives the headaches to all of the rest of you. So the Tape Boy, this guy right here, puts up a wall of duct tape, and Zuko went right through it, and it was not even there. the Denki tried to shock us, Zuko, and it charges the battery on the Zuko's speaker thing, and the and hardening pushed him back, and like all of the every single one of them tried to, but the somehow when the redhead punched him, it actually fixed the speaker. As he hears, they have to die for leaving me behind. As they're like wondering why, or he's wondering why, who are they? As Redhead asks Detective, this is one serious question. What does he mean by they? Are there more of them? As Zumi understands what they mean. No, it means that detective. Is there any like solar flares before? Like, is there any accidents on the spaceship that or satellite thing near the sun? Well, let's see. Yes, that was about 11 years ago. Or that was 10 years ago. Then we must. Then who was on it? Well, let's see. Zuko Midoriya, 2 doctors. And that's it. What do you mean? And this is a unknown or voice call. Or not voice call, the radio or last radio transmission. Get away from there, Zuko. There's a flare up. I'm trying to come back here. It's dragging me in. As the explosion. That was the last transmission from Zuko. As Class 1A is sad, but then this one came. Don't leave me behind, and don't. I'm sorry, my friend. Or sorry, Zuko. Oh, click. As Class 1B and Class 1A, they could not believe that a couple scientists were, even like all the pro heroes are like, something tells me that this is Zuko that we're dealing with. As Momo says that. As the yeah. So the scientists were they they sure were panicking because they did not realize that someone yeah. So they go there as he goes in as he busts right through the door. As everything was thrown at him, um, as everyone knew that that place was not very good with its them. So when they so the government knew that so they needed a rebuild to have a little less. So they allowed Zuko to destroy everything as he runs into as the quark or not the quark doctor, the two scientists that left him. As he brutally murdered both of them. Yeah. Zuko destroyed it all. As explosion or giant nuclear explosion. Kaboom! As they watched in horror of. So then the Zuko walks out there unharmed. So yeah. So he was as he sits down or he got onto his knees. As he wants to as he yeah, because all the anger left his body and now he is sad. Like he has sadness. And this Azumi or no, actually Inko or no, actually Zumi walks up. Brother, is that you? Azuku looks up at her. Yes, as he reaches over and hugs her. Not too tight, but as they could not believe. He did take off his helmet. And he hugs her. There. And Zumi forgave him. Wasn't your fault. You got your revenge. And yeah. So Sashi walks over And he knows, or actually all the Class 1A knows, that the, as some of them are like, I could have done better. Only, of course, the government understands that he did not mean to kill the two doctors. So, actually, the Principal Nezu asked Zuko that or actually says, Zuko, huh? How do you feel about becoming a pro hero in that suit thing? Sure. Sure. Me. Me. Already have a superhero name. Crimson Dynamo. That's very good. Okay? As so then so tomorrow they start him on the catched up on all the hero stuff, and then of course Ochako, or actually after he just when he took off his suit of armor, or the Infinity and Zero powers was infused into his body. So as he doesn't, or he does not know that it was still inside of him. So, yeah. So, but Ochako did not care. She hugs him. As she's happy to see her boyfriend back. And, yeah, then the time skip to All Might versus All for One. All for One was about to shoot the laser, and sorry about that. It's just Discord. But I made a what if ideas for Discord. So if you guys want to go check it out, go right ahead. And so so then the All Might, All for One was about to shoot the laser, or actually he did, but Zuko in his suit of armor absorbed it, and then because it was modified, newer modified to add because so somehow he figured it out. He basically made he made some improvements to his suit. The government told him that he'll keep that suit. Okay. So then the suit of armor has been modified by Zuko, and let's say a wrench was all the way across the room as he tried to get it, but the It wasn't there, so the wrench actually he turns his head as he sees the as he at her like trying to lift himself up or like trying to stand up, but the wrench floated right to him, or like somehow it teleported right to his hand as he yeah. So then he made some improvements as he says, "Whoa, that's weird." As he drops it, because how shook up he was. Because he gained the powers of infinity and zero. Oh. As he's wondering why he. That's just weird. So he did try using his powers, like. So then he, as he used his own laser somehow. So now All Might versus All for One. All Might was down, but he wasn't out. But then All for One shoots a laser, and Zaku absorbed it. And as he says, "You're too crazy with that, you know. So I'll give it back to you." As he does that, and the so the plus he shoots missiles and he did all that stuff. And man, All for One stood no chance against him. So then the villains show up to get their revenge, and they got slaughtered. He's wondering why. As he used dark Niplia, or like darkness, because his power of zero allows him to do anything. Yeah. So then, finally, the day came. Ochako got married to Zuko, and yeah, they went on to romantic things, and then they had a kid, or like a child, 2 kids specifically, and both of them gained the infinity and zero from their father, and gravity came from their mother, and yeah. So then it's basically like 2 Hannes, or no, 1 Hannes and 1 Hun were both born. One was a female, one was a male, so that's what I was referring to. So, yeah. And reason why I will probably hear this from in my videos. This is what I thought of. It does like a repeat thing. So, yeah. So, every time, or reason why I do not have music playing in the background is because in these videos is because one, gets demonetized. Is so so that's why in these videos, like these ones, like this one, you don't hear it. But most of these videos, like all these videos that of mine doesn't have music because one it because every time I try to play it doing like multitask, like listening to some music while I'm recording instead of hearing my own voice, it's because yeah, that's why. Hey, hey, you guys are probably like singing the song when you're you know how like hey, yeah, you know how like YouTubers they always like sing or like they have some music playing in the background um without us even knowing it. Yeah. So how is it that they have music in the background and they don't have demonetization? Oh, it will be crazy.